Hello everyone, welcome to Lush and Salty Aquariums, and in this case, welcome to the Hodge Podge Aquarium, aka the Jungle Aquarium, also known at one point in time as the Endler tank. This thing has gone through any number of iterations, but basically it's a massive root ball enclosed in an aquarium with a hodgepodge of life living in betwixt and between all those different roots and plants. I suppose the easier thing to film is the exterior, as it is a very romantic, lush extension of pothos and spider plant and a few other house plant clippings, all just meshed together into a massive, intense plant growth. On top you see frog bit, a little bit of duckweed, there's some java fern in there, a surprisingly nice colony of Anubias petite. It's so funny with all this intense gnarliness, there's perfectly green, lush leaves of the Anubias petite. You see a big ram's horn snail in front, some male endlers. I did a whole bunch of hands in the tank here, so a lot of the creatures are probably terrified within the roots, but I also have a group of least killifish in here, God knows how many, and I also threw in some, there you see, a few fry from my red coral platies. So hodgepodge is what this tank is. Maybe it always was a hodgepodge, but it anchors my whole fish room, honestly. And it could tolerate all the light that came in through here during the summer. It did better than ever during the heat waves. It's extremely low tech. There is a sponge filter, but the only evidence of it is these bubbles emerging from the top back left hand corner. If I tried to pull that sponge out, it is probably assimilated into the board that is the rootstock for all these other plants. I still love this tank. I love it for all of its flaws, as the song goes. It's just a wonderful, gnarly mess, and in a way, absolutely my most natural tank, because you know, a pond at the end of the summer turning into fall, even winter, although in Northern California you got to stretch the seasons. I mean, this is what the shit would look like. It would be a little bit dead, a lot of roots, overgrown. The fish would be just kind of doing their thing, probably not as vigorously as in the spring or during classic mating times, getting ready for some sort of hibernation. And all of those are scenarios that are depicted in this tank more so than any of my other tanks by far, because the other tanks are so much more controlled, the environments, whereas this one, I literally let it go to seed, right? And I did clip a bunch of dead leaves finally from both inside and out. I did some intense water changes, so this is what's going to have to pass for clean water in this tank. And given all the roots, it's pretty damn clean, because all of that is sucking up all kinds of waste product and absorbing it into the leaves that will photosynthesize with sun from outside, as well as draw nutrients from the ground and the water column. And as the fish start to move out, you see the fraternity of male endlers, the red coral platies, and the darker fish. I think there's one or two. There you go. Well, least killifish. In any event, that's this tank. I hope you enjoyed this quick snapshot. Here's a nice look at it. A still life in chaos, a still life in natural chaos. As always, keep your hands in the tank. Ciao for now.